Nice to meet you once again. So the boss is Pin. Hopefully you watch the first part, otherwise you'll be a bit lost. So first time playing as Lazarus, recorded run anyway on YouTube. Died, resurrected, died about 20 seconds later. So hopefully this second attempt is better, which I believe it is, if I remember rightly. Or maybe it was the one after. Whoops. I can't even remember myself, and it's my own goddamn video. So in this run, Lazarus, funky guy, but haven't had the best of luck with this guy. That's why I kind of stay away from him. As you can see, I'm dying over here. I'm dying. PewDiePie. No. Well, at least I fulfilled my quota already of at least one PewDiePie impression. Now, okay. You know, I have nothing against PewDiePie really. I'm sure I'm certain anyway. In fact, I've heard and I know from doing a bit of research that he gives quite a lot to charity. He's worked pretty hard over the past few years to get as popular as he is. One of the biggest YouTube icons ever, really. And you know, fair plays really. Doing what he loves, raising a lot of money, and making a career out of just being funny, I guess. I just don't really get his humour really. I think he's just kind of a bit noisy and, nothing against him personally. He's doing a good job, but I just don't get him really. I'm more of a sort of pro Jared kind of person, really. Someone with a bit more logicality, is that a word? I don't know. Don't ask me, I didn't do English. Oh wait, I did! Ouija board, not too bad. Could be worse. Spectral tears can really help go through those blimmin' blocks and vases, however you want to pronounce it. So the last video may have not been very informative or practical, since a lot of you probably are as big a fan as I am of the Binding of Isaac series and probably already have read all the news about all the Afterbirth stuff, what's coming up, when it's released, blah blah blah. So I thought I'd go for something a bit more general, a bit more of a general topic instead of one focused on this game. Try and switch around here and there. So what is it this time really? Well, for those of you who don't really know, in UK, starting October, well, it started on October the 5th of this year, which is 2015, as of this video anyway. Don't know if you're watching this 50 years later going, really, this was entertainment? Well, it's not entertainment, but someone trying to imitate entertainment videos poorly. Yeah, meta. I've never met her. So, anyway, what was I going on? I swear my mind's going blank all the time. I'm getting senile already. So, on October the 5th, 2015, in the UK anyway, well, only in the UK as far as I know, they started charging for plastic bags. It's been, so as of this video, it's been a little while now, and it doesn't seem like the complaints, not complaints, but criticisms, it doesn't seem like they're going to be dying down anytime soon, because let's face it, we don't want to pay like 5p for a plastic bag which is likely to break after like 3 uses. But okay, I'll be honest. Maybe I'm just being a bit too, general. I think I just need to be a bit more specific about the opinion of one young person who doesn't have too much money and is now living in an economy where plastic bags in most large stores now cost 5p per bag. And I will just honestly say this. I don't really mind. It's annoying, especially if you've forgotten your bags, but you know, we have so many, it's almost impossible not to bring your own bags. You just tend to leave them in the car or just forget to pick them up on the way, you know, before you leave home or something, you know? So I don't have much of a problem. It's just people, they go, I'm not paying 5p a bag. Fair enough, okay, just remember to bring your bags. You know, there's not really much you can do about it anyway. It's now law, it's the government. The Department of... I can't remember which department it was. Economic Affairs or something. It's that sort of department that made it law. So, if you know, if you have a problem, then just tell them. But, you know, it seems like Wales hasn't complained much. In fact, it's been like nearly 2 years since Wales started charging, you know, large stores in Wales started charging for bags, 5p a bag, or 4p, whatever, how much they want to charge. And they seem to be doing alright. It sort of died down and everyone's just, you know, seems to just do it by instinct. So when because I'm a CSA at a shop at the moment, just work experience and cash really, my spare time. And so I now in the shoes where, you know, I got asked, you know, do you want to spend 5p for a bag? And you get the occasional customer who's, I won't mention any names or anything, and I won't be too mean, because, you know, they're nice people most of the time. Anyway, yeah, you get the occasional customer though that's doesn't quite approve of this new law and will just sort of act as if it's your fault. They sort of show disgust, but instead of taking out on the person who's responsible for like the laws or, you know, like the issues, like if someone misplaced an item and they were like, oh, but it said on that sign it's like 50p. It's just simply been misplaced, and yet you're acting as if it's my fault. Like, come on, it's not. It's like, why blame me? I didn't put it there. Someone just misplaced it. It was probably another customer. And I hate to say it though, but you know the phrase, the customer's always right? Come on, not always. That implies that 100% of all customers are always right, even if they're wrong. Which, well, that's not true. The customer is usually right, is the more accurate phrase really. I won't say always right, because, like I said, every now and then they will make a mistake, and sometimes they'll go, okay, fair enough, I'll just switch the item for that one, that, you know, the item that's part of the offer. But you get some of the rest of the customers, they act as if it's your fault, and they'll blame either you, the store, or both. They won't admit that they're wrong or they made the mistake and they just didn't use their eyes to read the terms and conditions, you know? Like when the expiry date of the offer, or like the change in price, you know? Or like if it's a specific version of that item, instead of going, oh, I must have picked the wrong one, they go, well, you shouldn't have put it there. It's like, I didn't. I'm sorry, but if you just read a bit more carefully, you would have realised that, and someone just must have misplaced it, you know? I guess it's just a bit frustrating, you know? It just puts you down a bit. They patronise you sometimes, like, well, all I can say really is sorry, and if it was actually my fault, I'd admit it. But usually it's not. It's either, you know, been misplaced or another staff member's fault. So it's, you know what it is, it's just, I think it's just easier to just take out the nearest person associated with the company, and it's usually me, so kind of sucks. Other than that, it's not a bad job. So to summarize really, the 5p bag rule to me is not that bad. It's just a case of getting used to the new rule and, you know, making sure to remember to pick up our bags without making a peep. Get it? Because I'm facing off against peep right now. Clever segue. Even though it's not a two-wheeled transportation object. And no, look, I may have come off as a bit aggressive earlier. I mean, I've had a couple of drinks, you know, casual drinks to, you know, loosen up after finishing my shift. But okay, the customer is usually right. They're not always right. We're human. We will make mistakes. But you know, if you just let us know, we'll sort it out. And if you don't, and if you just go on taking out on people who weren't necessarily in the wrong, or make it out or imply that it was someone's fault like mine, then you're just being not a very cooperative person, really. And I just want to say, like, please just have a bit more respect for people of the sort of retail occupation, because, you know, it's not as easy as you think. So yeah, died again. But don't worry, third time's a charm, and it literally is. Next time.